Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley and welcome to the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. It's a very exciting first quarter of 2015. Always a pleasure to have Julie Storm on the show with me.
Thank you, Stephen. Always a pleasure to be
Thanks
here.
for being my partner on the show for the last 14 years. It's been really fun.
Yes, it has.
Lots has happened in our area. Lots continues to happen. Back in the 2000s up to about 2008, new construction was everywhere. And then in the housing slowdown, new construction was the first thing to stop.
Now you're seeing signs of life all over the place.
Everywhere, all over the viewing area of this show. I mean, there's on every street, sometimes many new neighborhoods on one street. If you've been down 160 in Fort Mill or Gold Hill Road, I mean, they're opening up neighborhoods every few feet.
I live right over there. I see it. I see it every day. Yes.
Causing traffic issues. And so the new construction's back into the arena. Every price range that a buyer may be looking, whether it's a first-time home buyer, it's the dream home buyer that's buying their fifth or sixth final home, or it's that retirement community. There's a new construction for every buyer right now. And so we're seeing a lot of buyers going that direction. There's benefits to buying a new home. There's benefits to buying an older home. And so today I'm not really comparing those benefits, but I just want to caution people in buying new construction or give some tips, some do's and don'ts if you're out there buying a new home. Because you're pulling up to the model home, there's an on-site agent. And a couple of things people need to realize immediately is that agent who's inside that property is representing the seller. And for lack of a better comparison, it's the same thing as walking up on a car lot. You know when the sales agent walks out of the sales center on the car lot that they're representing the seller. There's no question they're trying to get the most for that car under the best circumstances for the owner of the car. So people are a little confused about that in real estate. So they need to realize that that on-site agent's job is to get the most for the new construction under the best terms for the seller only.
So you can have a buyer's agent that can help you with that.
There's the solution to that, is we can go with you and take all my experience to that table and represent you and make sure that A, you're not overpaying from the last one that was just built like the home. And all, the 30, 40, 50 times you're gonna sign your name on this paperwork to have this home built, that it's all correctly worded and those type of things. The second thing is people need to realize is that model home, and all the neighborhoods have one, is really dressed out. It has every upgrade that they offer, Julie, and it has upgrades that they may not even offer. And so when you walk into that model home, and that is their best seller, it is the one they make the most money on because it's just the way it's built, they can make the most money, and people will ask for that home the most because it's built and they get to touch it, feel it, see it. And it is decorated. The decor in these homes, the upgrades on these model homes are usually $100,000 in upgrades. The furniture in the home is usually the same value of the house. So if it's a $200,000 house, there's $200,000 worth of decorating in that house. And so you just need to remember that. And all furniture lines make what they call model home furniture. And it's the exact same piece of furniture, smaller. And it makes the rooms look bigger. It's an illusion. So you usually, especially in the South, we buy real big furniture, real big cushiony furniture with big backs and big high, real comfortable furniture. And that's typically not what you're gonna see in these model homes. So remember, these rooms will be smaller once you buy that plan. The design center that you will usually visit in the construction process and pick out your things is also a profit center. So they hope that you will do a lot of upgrades because they make money on those upgrades, and those upgrades can be $30,000, $40,000, $80,000, $100,000. We have found if you go above the normal upgrades that, and nothing wrong with a few upgrades, if you go more than the normal on resale, you get nothing for those. So if you bought Plan C, let's just call Plan C the Savannah plan, 5 years from now I come out and there's 3 Savannah plans that have sold and we use those for the appraisal, because you spent $30, $40 more thousand doesn't get you more than that. So just remember that when you go to that design center. Read the covenants and restrictions to the neighborhood. These new neighborhoods, they're usually about this thick.
Okay.
You may not ever be able to rent that home. You may not be able to have a fence. You may not be able to park a car in the front driveway that has a logo on it.
Right.
What's a logo? Is it just that little cute thing that everybody puts their family members on the back? What is a logo?
Yeah.
Lots of us have logos on our cars. So just read that. If the amenities are not put into the neighborhood yet, swimming pool, clubhouse, find out when they're going to be put in and if it's already funded and paid for.
Okay.
Okay? And the last tip is the builder will have a relationship with a lender, and they'll really promote that lender. That's totally fine. There's usually closing costs paid if you'll use that lender. Still step out and get a good faith estimate from a lender that has no relationship with the builder. Just to compare the interest rate offered, the fees, and ask for a good faith estimate from the outside lender and the builder's lender. Lay them side by side, because even though the builder may be paying several $1,000s if you use their lender, there may be several $1,000s or extra fees.
Okay. Yeah.
The interest rate could be higher. So still step out and get a good faith estimate from a lender that's not the builder's lender.
What about home inspection? Because these houses are new.
Excellent.
Sometimes.
Every single home should have a home inspection. When the home is complete, have the home inspector go out there. We find that we just had one done, and carbon monoxide was dumping into the home from the heating and cooling system. It was a brand new construction from a great builder. The builder didn't even know it.
Right.
It was a heating and air company for the builder that didn't install it properly. Absolutely. So the final thing is get a buyer's agent. And I have 10 on my team that knows every builder, every new construction. We can represent the buyer, and the builder pays us, the buyer pays nothing.
Yeah.
What a great opportunity that would be.
I know. I bet people wish they had those for cars.
I bet so too.
But no, yes, I think y'all are the experts. Most people buying homes are not. So yeah, it's always good to have the experts.
Thanks for being on my show today. Hopefully that's some good tips if you're out there looking at new construction. We have beautiful homes for sale on our show today. Please stay tuned, and we'll be right back. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. If you're interested in advertising your business on the program, please give us a call at 803-326-2777 or send us an email at ask@makeitlocal.com. Join us next week for more discussions on real estate topics and help in finding your perfect home. Thanks for watching.